All right, here we are live in San Francisco watching the first round in action. We're at the Great Northern tonight, and we have 12 painters lined up. We are watching the first group of painters right now. This is round number one. Here we have a mushroom and some foliage. And I can't quite see the name on the easel card, but we are watching one of the painters here. And
I
we will,
believe that this is one of our wild cards. Her name is Spring, and definitely painting on theme there.
yes, perfectly on theme. Spring, wild card, welcome. Hello, Morgan.
Hi, Chris. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. And I'm excited to watch an intense art battle here tonight in San Francisco.
Oh man, Jun Yang. This piece is amazing already.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Jun Yang actually represented in the national competition in 2019 in the U.S. Correct?
Um, you know what? I'm not sure about that.
I think that I read that he did and was a performer at our Art Basel event, our Basel
Oh, yeah.
event.
Yes, I think that's right. And here he is, and his piece is well underway. He's just putting in the background. Painters work in many different ways. One of the great things about art battles, we get to see so many different approaches. And one approach is doing your portrait and putting the background in later. And that's what we're seeing from June here.
And here we are with Popo Chanel. Very interesting style here, kind of blending some pop art feel with some expressionism there.
And Popo is a art battle champion. Is that right?
I believe so. Always
I
love
believe
welcoming winners back to the arena.
I believe that she is an art battle Oakland winner, and she's got some dance moves.
Always gotta love that.
Gotta love the dance moves for sure. Love to see that energy at the easel, and she has just a cherry of a portrait going on here. Really good lighting with these circular lights that we have here illuminating the painters. Quite a nice setup here at the Great Northern. And we are back. We did not have an art battle in August in San Francisco. We took that month off, but we are back now with monthly events. So we are ready to rock at the easels tonight. Who are
Interesting
we looking at
approach.
here?
Interesting approach here from I believe this is Mona Faroki, and I really am enjoying the super clean work that's going on in this piece. It's just very clean. We can see that the media is dry. She's getting nice opacity there as well.
Yeah, very interesting piece. This is some sort of little make-believe creature. It could be, I mean, it could be real. It could be a sea creature. I mean, we know they look like aliens. So maybe a squid happening here, actually.
And it's so adorable too. It's definitely got personality coming through.
Yeah, definitely very cool. See some of the audience dancing in the background. That's always nice. And here we have a very cool abstract landscape.
I believe that this is Clint Wader, and I'm really enjoying this palette. The
Yeah,
especially that hit of the yellow that's starting to bleed into the blue. That's totally my style.
yeah, this is very nice. I actually haven't seen this particular palette used in a long time. So very interesting. It really pops. It's very beautiful. And he's just working in there. Hopefully, he doesn't overwork it too much. But I'm really digging what's going on here.
And at this point, it's almost looking like kind of a patchwork application, but in the best sense. Like it's not disharmonious, but it's very compartmentalized.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a little California flair in here. We've got the ocean and the mountains and sort of an abstracted features on the land there. Um, so very cool to see how this piece is going. How much time do we have left? Do we know?
I believe that we are close to the 10-minute mark at this point.
Oh, these painters have got a lot of work done so far. That's really impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we are with Jess and this collaged portrait going on. It's adding so many textural components and so many different points of interest, and also these kind of geometric elements as well.
Do you think that she did that portrait with a marker, or did she paint it on?
I'm not sure. I would say I think that the top part, like the hair and some of the gesture in the face, is paint, but then it looks like we're getting maybe some charcoal line work going on as well in the lower half and into the beard of the portrait.
Definitely could be. I'm really digging the composition here. These the shapes that she's got going on are very cool, and this piece is looking really nice. I think this is going to be a definite competitor for votes here in this round.
Moving on back to spring here.
Yeah, haven't seen too much evolve since we've been around the easels. Just sort of took some black line work in on her toadstool here, and working on the little bit of grass or what have you. Still a lot of blank space on the canvas. Will be interesting to see if she fills that in. Of course, she's a wild card, so she hasn't had a lot of time to prepare. She's probably just winging it a little bit, so anything's possible.
And she's definitely chosen a very iconic, recognizable image. So, good strategy from her in the as a wild card, picking something that's recognizable is going to draw people towards your piece. So we are 5 minutes remaining in this round.
5 minutes, and here she goes with the background. It'll be interesting to see if she is able to get an even tone on there. That is a challenge, and it will be interesting to see as we come back around if she's able to fill that in a clean manner. This piece is looking great.
It's blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. There's so many different elements, like so many different colors. We've got pattern, we've got texture, and it's very well composed as well. I like that it's kind of this floating bust.
Yeah, it's very cool. I love the addition of the shirt and the patterns on the shirt. It's very cool. Adds a really nice element to this piece, and really frames the rest of it in a really beautiful way. I think this is going to be a contender as well. This piece right here.
Absolutely. Feeling very excited to be able to see Jun painting. I had an opportunity to check out his studio work, and he's actually quite a well-known artist with lots and lots of events and gallery shows and museum shows under his belt. So quite the treat tonight.
Great. Lovely to have him with us here tonight. That's so cool. Here we have Popo Chanel's piece. Looks like she may have stepped away. This might be a brush drop situation.
You know, I love a good brush drop.
I know you do.
For our audience watching, a brush drop is what we call it when an artist finishes their piece early and just drops their brushes, just like a mic drop.
Like a mic drop, but a lot messier, for sure.
This piece has some interesting elements with the kind of competing color tones going on with the red and the blue, and then we have that hit of yellow.
Yeah, yeah, the yellow is very good here. Um, Interesting piece. I'm not sure if it stands up to June's piece or not, but we will see as the votes come in how the audience receives it.
That's kind of a little bit of a curveball that our portrait artists end up having to face is that the portraits end up kind of becoming directly contrasted against each other. Whereas if you're painting something like a happy little squid, that painting might be more likely to stand on its own as opposed to being compared. But I guess our whole job is to compare these pieces, right?
Absolutely, you can only vote for one, so um, it takes a lot of contemplation to come up with that vote. Sometimes, of course, the audience is watching the painter's work and may see something in the process or the style that they like. But one thing that we found in our many years of experience is that the best pieces usually win. So that's pretty cool. We know that Art Battle works. The cream does rise to the top. So we're going to see the best two painters in this round go through to the third and final round.
Totally unexpected evolution here from Clint on this piece. We were so far into the abstract realm, and now we've gone completely into this landscape capture.
Yeah, he really changed it up there. I think that maybe he had a little change of plan because this was looking like a fully realized abstract piece, but he filled in the entire bottom with what seems to be a water, and the piece is looking totally different right now. I'm really
All
digging
right.
this piece here.
We are brushes down. So that marks the end of round number one of this edition of Art Battle San Francisco. To anyone out there watching, we need your help to help choose the winning artists who will move on to the final. Head on over to artbattle.com/vote and vote for your favorite.
Yeah, you can sign up with your phone number. You can vote. You can also bid to have one of these pieces in your home. We will ship it to you, no problem. So get in there, cast your vote, and bid on these pieces. Another way to do this is to download the Art Battle app, which is available anywhere you get your apps, and you can follow along with the voting and the bidding in that way too.
Such an exciting night for live painting in San Francisco. We have a pretty stacked round number two coming up. I know there's quite a few artists that I'm personally looking forward to. Lots of different styles we're going to be seeing in round number two. We've got some abstract artists, some illustrators, definitely going to find some portraits in there, and I believe also another wild card.
Very cool. Can't wait, and it'll be interesting to see how the votes stack up in this round. Of course, we won't know who has won round number one until we're finished round two. The winners of round one and round two will be announced at the same time, which we do to be fair to all the painters going into the final round, giving them the same amount of time to prepare. So get your votes in there. And stay with us as we move through the evening. We're going to be going into round two in just a little bit. So stick with us. We will keep the camera rolling, I believe, between rounds. Morgan and I will be right back with more commentary after a short break.
hands down. Some of these are gonna go for big bucks right now. Check out your favorite artist. Put some dollars down on the auction. We want to see everybody supporting local art tonight. Auction is open, voting is open, bar is open. Yo, Cassidy, we're gonna need to get some lights over there in the corner for the art, please. Calling Cassidy. Voting is open. Whitney, please grab Cassidy, please. Whitney, calling Cassidy. Thanks, fellas. We got any breakers in the house? I heard we got some breakers. I'm willing to give out a drink ticket. I got the beats going right now. I don't know what you're fucking waiting for. We can see some popping and locking and not stopping and keep popping and popping. Alright, make some room, make some room, make some room. Here we go, we're gonna see some sweet moves right here. Always stepping in. Popping and locking and rocking and locking and popping and locking. Whoa, stalls. That'll give you like half a shot. Just warming up. Oh. Woo. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. You won. Oh, yeah. Well done. Yeah, come on, give it up for all the arts. All the arts, all the arts, all the arts. I'll meet you at the bar. Here we go. Come on. Cassidy, I need it brighter, please, if possible. illuminating. 5 minutes. Grab your cocktails, grab your tacos, grab your best friend. It's about to happen. Great Northern, are you ready to meet your round 2 artists? Yeah, all right, you're all gonna come out here like Rocky. Are you ready? Put down your taco. You're up first. All right, here we go. Realistic surrealism, art, and portraits. That is what exemplifies this artist the best. Can you give it up for Elsa Cadena? Mexican, Japanese with a Swedish name. I love it. Where are you going, Elsa? Oh, okay, get a stool. All right. My man Israel is already out. He likes to think of his art as being described as abstract expressionism. I like that. Can you give it up for my man over there, Mr. Israel Cespedes. Yes, yes. Oh shit, we got a lot of wild cards, huh? Raise your hand if you're a wild card. Yeah, I see that guy right there. Yeah, she's trying to do it too. You can add one in. We got to write it down though. All right, our next artist loves fantasy, experimental, heavily inspired by fairy tales and video games. I love that. Let's give it up for Dominique Nunez. Dominique, where are you? Is she on the other side? Dominique, raise your hand. There she is. Yay, Dominique. I love this guy. He brought his whole family here. His art tells about a person and about the experiences in the moment and techniques. Combines the style of cubism and pop art. Just a great all-around person. Let's give it up for Igor, simply Igor. There he is. I will break you. He's ready to battle. He's ready to battle. All right, guys, we're going to go 2 wild cards on this round. 2 wild cards. Ellis, can you please pick the first one? Holy shit. This guy is a winner, chicken dinner. He's been an art battle finalist many a time. He's in the house. I can't believe we picked him. Matt Milano. Matt Milano's coming up to throw down. You guys got a lot to work on right here. We're talking about an art finalist right here getting picked every single time. Okay, good thing we have 2 wild cards because that would have been some bullshit. So here we go. Luckily, this is for the wild card, for the win. Are you ready? Big money, no whammies. Rachel P. Where's Rachel? Rachel, where are you? Rachel. Rachel, there she is. Let's go. Put down the foot. Let's go. Just get up there, make it happen. Rachel, what's your art all about? Making it happen. Elsa, you ready?
Rachel.
Yeah?
Rachel.
Israel, you ready? I know Igor's ready. He's always ready, that motherfucker right there. Yes, indeed. Okay, Rachel, you good to go? All right, we got the time up on the bill. All right, here we go. Let's get ready to art battle in 5, 4, 3, 2. Art battle, round 2. Let's see if you guys can pay attention. Let's go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, children. Yes, yes, that is correct. Well done.
Okay. And that marks.
Here we go with round 2 at the Great Northern in San Francisco.
Yes, this marks round number 2. We have 19 and a half minutes on the clock.
Great. Getting a fast start here, a lot of coverage on this canvas. And could go in any direction. We'll see what's up. Here is a wild card, Rachel, who is carefully brushing a greenish line across the top of her. I wonder what she's got planned here. Just painting with a few moments' notice. A wild card is when an audience member is picked out of the hat to join the competition. We do it at most of our shows. It's a great way to meet new people and an exciting participatory aspect to art battles. So we're here with Rachel.
I feel like we can see Rachel kind of formulating her plan. I think that Rachel is starting off really slow to kind of give herself an opportunity to get some of that planning in that the other artists have had the opportunity to have already.
Yeah.
And here we are with Igor, working very rapidly. Lots going on already.
Yeah, really fast.
Lots of gestural marks, and I can't tell yet whether or not this is going to be a face or if it's going to be two figures. What do you think?
I mean, at the moment, it looks like two figures. Man, he is moving so fast.
Yeah,
look at the speed of his hand.
The camera looks like it's going double time.
It looks like it's sped up, but this is real time. This is actually how fast he is working. He is going to get the most out of his 20 minutes.
I know. If he's going this fast, I cannot wait to see how he uses the rest of the time, because so much of his canvas is going to be dealt with in just probably the next 30 seconds.
It did look like two figures, but now it is looking like a portrait.
Mm-hmm. And to contrast, our artist Matt Milano, just working very methodically, looking very chill right now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This is Matt Milano?
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen him in the past. We've seen some great work from him.
Yeah, I really enjoy checking out Matt's work. There's just always a really cool surrealist element to it. There's always this kind of curving line work. I'm into it.
Yeah. Interesting to see what he comes up with here. He's got quite a lot done in just a few minutes, but we will see exactly where he is going maybe on our next tour around. We've seen always a variety of works from him, so
attention, guys. Let's do it with him. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's our battle. Yes, indeed. Round 2 is in the books. Once again, now.
Votes are coming in right now. Please get your vote in there. We're going to have the results very soon and find out which two painters from the first round and which two painters from the second round are going through into the third and final round. It is an exciting night of live art here in San Francisco at the Great Northern, and a venue that we've been at for a number of years now. We've seen a lot of really great battles, and tonight I think the painters have really brought it. This is a beautiful tournament of live art and creativity tonight. I'm very excited to see the final because this could be anyone's game.
Absolutely. And we will be back very shortly with those finalist announcements. Super, super important to get those votes in. Often a single vote will mark the difference. So make sure that you pick your favorite.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.
two winners? Okay. Round one, our first winner going to the finals is Mona. Where is she? Where are you? Okay. And our second winner from round one, the squid, Jun. Jun is the winner. There you go, brother. Stand up, take a bow. For round two, our first winner is going to be, yes it is again, Mr. Matt Milano. Mr. Matt Milano. Right? And then our final winner from round two going to the finals is Elsa. Elsa, congratulations. Sorry, Igor. I was pulling for you. It really was. So we got Mona, Jun, Matt Milano, and Elsa. We're going to get this set up real quick. Artists to the stage. You have 5 minutes to get ready. All the artists ready to be bid on. We're going to get this started for the finals in about 5 minutes.
Our winners for moving forward into the final round for this edition of Art Battle San Francisco have been announced. Moving forward, we have Jun Yang and Mona Faroki, and Ilsa Cadena and Matt Milano from. We will be seeing these artists painting and taking on another canvas in another 20 minutes, very shortly in about 5 minutes. So stay tuned. And we are off for round number 3, our final round of this edition of Art Battle San Francisco. Right now, we are checking out Ilsa, and looks like we are getting some little eyes. And this is a bigger canvas as well, so these artists are going to be taking on even more of a challenge in these 20 minutes.
Absolutely. It would be very interesting to see what they do. Do they do something similar to what they did in their qualifying round? Or do they go in a completely different direction? Always very interesting to see what the approaches are to the final.
Moving on over to Matt Milano here, and we are seeing, I think that we're going to get a similar piece just from the initial lines being put down.
Yeah, it does look sort of similar, and very interesting that he got through.
Matt is just chilling right now, very methodical. Oh man, I almost feel like I'm sensing a figurative element here, like upraised arms. Very interesting. And he's just like mapping out the composition at this point, just seeing how it's going to splay into the space of the canvas.
Yeah. Very interesting approach. It does look sort of similar. That does look figurative. You're right.
Almost giving me like surrealist cave painting vibes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely seeing a little bit of the caveman coming out here in San Francisco tonight.
And here we're checking out Jun Yang, and initially I had thought that this was marker, but it just looks like it's very careful brushwork.
Yeah, and he's got quite a bit done here, and we can see how his piece is going to look, and he is definitely going to be coming in here with the paint to add some color to that. So he did such a colorful piece in his first round.
And with this being less than 3 minutes in, just the establishment of the portrait, the background, the proportions of the portrait, like it's really you can tell that Jun is a seasoned artist and is also very familiar with the subject matter, being able to execute it that fast.
What color do you think the beard is going to be?
Ooh, I hope it's green. I want a green beard. What do you think?
I think it's going to be red.
And I think that this is Mona. And Mona looks like she is going down with some graphite, some pencil sketch as well. And Mona was our artist that did our adorable and very technically sound squid in the first round.
Yeah, a really interesting piece. She hardly used any of the canvas, yet she was able to do something very striking and capture the audience with that.
Yeah, and I think she used scale to her advantage in that element as well. It really emphasized how adorable the character was, keeping it in that small scale. But now we can see that even just in the pencil work that she is expanding more into the canvas. So I think that she'll be taking more compositional advantage here.
Yeah, definitely using a little bit more of the canvas, and that piece has got a long way to evolve still.
Just about 15 minutes remaining in this round. So the first quarter of the art battle time has elapsed, and the first quarter cannot be underestimated. That's really where you're formulating and executing your plan.
Yeah, you can really set yourself up for success or get yourself in trouble with your first 5 minutes of brushwork. So here we are seeing again a lot of darkness with this this blue and these edges here, and she has drawn in what looks like a few eyeballs, actually.
Yeah, it looks like we've got about 6 eyeballs, a little of sparkling gems in there, and I think what is going to be potentially another water feature. So it will be interesting to see how Ilsa melds these two separate concepts.
Yeah, she's working hard on her the solid right-hand side here of the piece. She's got a lot of work to do over on the left. Here we are with Matt, and this looks like a Matisse.
I'm so digging it. The line work here is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that the execution of the foot, the pointed foot, and just that little bulb of the heel. I really feel like that's a playful way to express body shape.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. And still has only used one color so far. It will be interesting to see what he does. Does he fill in all of the background? Does he just use part of it like he did in the last one? A very interesting approach and a very nice hand with the thumb so pronounced and the other fingers. Matt has a lot of style and obviously works a lot, has a lot of practice, because this stylized sort of Matisse-like portrait is very difficult to pull off, this figurative piece here.
Absolutely. You can really tell in this style that it's so specifically executed. Like, there's not really a lot of room for error there. And Matt really seems to be hitting it with every stroke.
Well, you got a little bit of green beard going on there.
Yay! This piece is awesome already. Jun is really kind of leaning into that Fauvist approach to painting, using all of these super unconventional colors in so many unexpected places.
The highlights in the face are just so striking, and so colors that don't really even go together. He has used them all in such in such an impressive manner here. That is just a really beautiful face, and now he's got to fill out the rest of the piece.
Is that a beret? The red? I feel like it might be a beret.
Yeah, it could be a beret.
Maybe I just want it to be a beret, though.
Mm-hmm.
That the powder blue section in the eye is nice too.
Yeah.
And now we're back with Mona, and we have a much clearer idea of where she's going with this piece. I think that we've got a Cyclops woman cutting her hair with a sword. That's cool. We've never seen anything like that in our battle before.
Very political.
Wow.
Very current events.
And you can see the fists reaching for the hair too. Wow, very visceral depiction here.
Yeah, and there's other arms reaching in there, pulling at her hair. This piece is very, very cool.
The line work as well that's in the hair, I'm wondering if that's going to end up being completely covered with this black. And with just about the halfway mark hitting us here, I'm also wondering whether or not Mona is going to be keeping this into the monochrome realm, or if she's going to be bringing in some color here.
Yeah, hard to say. I mean, there is a lot of space right now. The monochrome is working, but it doesn't really look like a complete piece yet.
Moving over to Ilsa. And now we can see that she's working into the other side as well. Wondering if she's going to be tackling this negative space that's behind the eyes, or if she's using that purposefully to create that contrast.
Very interesting. I think that's a marker that she's using right now. And going all along the edges. Here's your answer. She's not going to fill it in.
Mm-hmm.
She's not going to fill it in. She's going to use this marker. We might see some highlights of this piece is really asking for some yellow right now.
Oh yes, I'd love to see some yellow to contrast that blue and then the purple hit over there.
Yeah, I think that would be the natural addition. We'll see what she does.
Yeah, getting more of these orbs playing in here. Oh, and now it looks like Matt is starting to go in with some additional outline work to really just help drive the cleanliness of these shapes home.
Very interesting. I want some red in here. This is sort of asking for some red paint. Will be interesting to see if he does. There he is. He's working now into the background area. Very similar lines that we saw in his first piece.
And almost like a desert kind of palette. This shape is reminding me very much of a cactus.
Yeah. I wonder if he had this composition already planned, or if he is just these shapes that he's putting in here in the background. Is he just filling out the canvas as his eye is telling him to, or was he planning to do it this way? It would be very interesting to know.
Yeah, getting a sense of what is planned versus what is intuitive, because I definitely think that the figure is planned. But yeah, I'm very curious to see whether or not the other brush marks in the patterns and shapes that he brings in are planned or not.
Just about 7 minutes left now. We are here with Jun. He still has these sort of leafy shapes in the background to fill in. He doesn't want to take away from the strikingness of the figure that he's done. Oh, this is really something else.
Oh, a hand! Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
The vibrancy here, just jumping forward, but not in an unbalanced way. It's still maintaining that balance, I think, because of the square of that orangey yellow that's in the forehead of the figure. It's helping to create that harmony there.
Is that blue nose new since we were around last time? I feel like it is.
Yes, I think that it was more neutrally kind of pink, and it's really brought the nose forward. So back with Mona here. And this very visceral depiction. And we were wondering what color we would get, and we are definitely now looking at the intensity of red used to underline the messaging that Mona has here.
Yeah, absolutely. A really powerful piece that she's putting together here. Definitely talking about Iran and what's going on right there, right now with the protests and the women cutting their hair. We don't see a lot of political pieces in Art Battle. We do see some Most usually miss the mark a little bit or don't catch the audience's favor, but I feel that she's right on point with this one.
Absolutely. And the piece itself is also working really well from a compositional standpoint. You're getting the linear line thread moving through the space is really guiding your eye.
Yeah.
So we've now got some chartreuse orbs starting to spill into this blue space, this blue shape that Elsa has created.
Yeah, this piece is really starting to pop, actually. I was a little weary of it earlier on, but it's really coming together. It's quite a striking piece.
Yeah, that pop of yellow, I just remembered that that's exactly what we were asking.
Yeah, exactly.
So just under 4 minutes remaining in the final round. So one artist will emerge the winner tonight.
Yep, just one will earn the most votes, take home the prize, and earn a spot in the San Francisco final. A really good night for live art here in San Francisco, as we usually see. I mean, Art Battle does bring out the best in these artists, and no shortage of bestness tonight. These pieces are really cool, and 4 very different pieces. I'm surprised at the minimalism of Matt's piece. I mean, he really he's really kept himself from doing too much. I do like the outlines on this figure. Really brings it into completion.
And the unexpected addition of just the impression of a face.
Mm-hmm.
So now basically all he has to do is finish the outline on that top hand there. And
yeah.
I like that he's choosing to remain at the easel for this, even though I'm sure that on the floor he'd be enjoying that same steadiness that he was working, or why he was doing that before.
Yeah. No, it's nice to see it up on the easel. It's better for the audience to be able to view it. And he's got about just under 2 minutes left to finish his line work on the hand. Here we are back with Jun. You can see the time on the clock is a little bit off. The time on the screen, they have a few seconds left, less than what we were showing. Nice work on that hand. The nails and the highlights on the fingers are really brought it together.
Yeah, really interesting, and such an unexpected element amidst a portrait that is composed of unexpected elements. So it really goes to show how far Jun wants to push this composition.
Yeah, I feel like this one's going to do very well in the auction tonight. Our auction is showing some really good life tonight. People are wanting to take these paintings home. We love to see that. We love to see the artists rewarded in that way. She's got the name of the woman who was killed, Masa Amini. And yeah, no doubt about the voice in this piece, and quite a statement.
And well executed as well. I like that. I like that she brought the line work back into the hair.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, here's our countdown.
2, 1. That's Art Battle. Congratulations to all the artists. Round of applause. Couldn't do that in 2 years, let alone 20 minutes. Fantastic, y'all. Fantastic. All right, we are open for voting. We are open to buy these lovely paintings. Support your local artists tonight. Put a bid down. Artists, please bring your paints back.
It's going to be a very tough vote in this round. 4 very different pieces. 4 pieces that each stand out with unique qualities. I can't say who's going to take it home. I think that Jun is definitely going to be in the top 2. That would be my guess. I think Matt's piece is a little bit, maybe a little bit less than his first piece. The audience definitely looks for more from a painter in the finals. I think Jun's got a good shot. The political piece is very powerful, very striking. It's not as beautiful, I would say, as Jun's piece, but we'll see how it speaks to the audience as the votes come in here.
And we need your help choosing the winner. And this artist will be moving to the San Francisco City, which is a really big deal. It's all of the winners from all of the art battles that we've had this season in San Francisco. These artists, the cream of the crop, get a chance to battle, and then the winner of that finals moves on to the nationals. So there's high stakes tonight, so make sure that you take the time to cast your vote.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see the winner of this event move on into the city finals, which are going to be held probably in early March of 2023, with the national championship scheduled for April the 1st in Daytona Beach, Florida. So very exciting, a lot on the line here. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Looking at the auction right now, auction is doing very well. The top bidded piece so far is Jun's piece from the first round at $425.
Which I'm sure is a steal compared to his prices either out of studio or out of gallery. He shows quite prolifically. So great opportunity to collect Jun's work tonight.
Yes, absolutely. And the piece with the second highest bid is Israel's piece, Israel's abstract piece from the second round. It was not a winner by the votes, but it is winning the auction for the second round.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, that piece really had a good ability for you to envision it in your own space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely going to be a nice addition wherever it hangs. And we are just seeing these paintings up close. Really nice work from our camera person tonight. 4 very different pieces on bigger canvases than they had in the first and second round, and extra room to create, extra room to make something that is really exciting and catches the audience's attention. 4 very different pieces. A really good showing here in the final. Will be interesting to see how the votes come in. I think they've changed up the space here at the Great Northern. This post that they are painting around, it used to be a tree.
What?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was made out to be a tree. It had some branches coming off the top. But they've changed. But it looks like they've changed up the interior design here at the Great Northern. Morgan, you've been in this space before, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Oh no, I thought that you've been to San Francisco for an art battle. I thought it was here.
No, it was it was a corporate event.
Oh yeah, okay.
But no, I haven't been in this space, but it's definitely the kind of space I like to be in. It has that kind of unconventional underground art feeling.
It really does. It's a really cool space. Nice to be having our events here. And there's just different spaces across all of our cities that each have their own sort of look and feel. We had a really exciting event in our iconic venue in Toronto last night. In Toronto, Canada, we had an event at the Great Hall, which is just an amazing sort of concert space that really lends itself to art battle. And yeah, it's got 2 levels of viewing. Very cool, different atmosphere than this space. But we've seen art battle in so many different venues, and the tournament always works the same, and we always see the best painting of the night is almost always the one that wins by the audience vote. So we know that art battle works, and it works because you cast your vote. So if you haven't casted your vote yet, please go to artbattle.com/vote or download the Art Battle app, and you can vote that way and help us choose our champion here tonight.
We are just awaiting our voting results. I believe that votes are still trickling in, and I cannot wait to hear the announcement.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. Of course, we have our voting manager, Gina, is the one who is tabulating the votes and keeping an eye on them as they come in. So thanks to Gina for being present at all Art Battle events. There's no one who has seen more events in the past couple of years than Gina has. So that's really cool. Thanks to Gina for being there. And we often have organizers from other cities tuning in to watch our Battle Live broadcast host. So to any organizers out there, thank you for being part of the Art Battle community and family and bringing Art Battle to your city. It is because of our great organizers that we are able to do it in so many different cities and really get a representation from across the country. And so thank you for that.
And we're also always looking to expand as well. So if you are out there in the internets watching this and thinking, man, I would love to have this in my city, well, maybe you could head on over to artbattle.com and hit us up.
For sure. There's lots of, we're in lots of different cities, but there are many more places that would be well served by having an Art Battle community. So we'd love to hear from you. Maybe it's not you, maybe it's somebody that you know, maybe you know a good venue. Anyways, please communicate with us. We love to meet more new people in new places, and we'd love to hear from you and ultimately help to bring Art Battle to more communities across the country, and not just the country, but the world. Just waiting for the votes to come in here. Usually we get a signal from our voting manager when the voting is very close. So we will see how that comes through here tonight. And we will very shortly be able to announce the winner.
keep the bar open, the bidding open for a little while. Grab a cocktail, grab a painting. If you are bidding on a painting, please stick around right here and we'll close it out real soon. Congratulations to Jun, and we'll see you in October.
That's too good, man. Sorry, man. So good, so good. I got it. We're doing it. We'll get up there next to the movie.
Why don't you take a picture of my favorite? You want to post with me?
Our winner has been announced. Jun Yang has won Art Battle tonight in San Francisco.
All right, congratulations to Jun. Well deserved. Two really beautiful pieces here tonight. Has really showed us how it's done.
Yeah, really just absolutely phenomenal work from Jun. A total joy to watch him paint as well. Just so many unconventional color choices. Your eye really has the opportunity to just feast on his paintings. And a big congratulations also to all 12 artists who painted with us tonight.
Yeah, really good. A couple wild cards in there did very good work. We're looking at the pieces here in the final round, and they're all just really striking. Jun's really a master class in speed painting here, what he did. So congratulations to Jun. A well-deserved victory. We will be seeing him in the Art Battle San Francisco finals, which will be happening in March of 2023. We might even see him before then. Who knows? We might get another chance to get him back at the easel before the finals.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. Joined us on. Thank you to Art Battle co-founder Chris Pemberton for joining me in commentary. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure for me too, Morgan. Lovely to work with you and to hear your wonderful, well-researched insights into the work. So thank you very much.
Aw, shucks. And of course, massive shout out to our team on the ground in SF. Well-run, beautiful show.
Really nice. We can't wait to be back here again next month. If you are loving seeing the Art Battle action in different cities, tune in on Friday. We will be doing Art Battle from Ottawa, Canada, the capital city of Canada, and it's going to be a really great night with amazing painters and a big crowd.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you and good night.